Watch out, bad dudes. Max X is coming to get you. Every once in a while, New York cops aim to please. A baby hostage situation. Cop pulls a guy over for speeding. It goes wrong. A one-woman crime spree. Farmers give cops a crock of, well, manure. Dude says, got any single malt? Lady says, okay. Kidnap leads to massive shootout. It's good guys, bad guys, and the bull. I'm coming to get ya.
But did you hear me ask him nicely the first time?
We've got bad guys taking hostages. In Vancouver, British Columbia, it's the worst kind of hostage situation. The guy in the window is holding his baby hostage. The guy is so violent, his ex-wife was hiding his son from him. But he broke into the house.
He has a .22 automatic handgun and a knife. He's now alone in the residence with a 10.5-month-old baby. He's very upset.
Standing in the doorway, baby in his right hand, gun hidden in his left hand.
What's worse, the guy is Chilean, so he's like a sea bass out of water. The baby's uncle tries to explain.
He's in a country where he doesn't understand things. He doesn't know the cultures. He doesn't realize he can't do these things serious.
Yeah, nice try. Like there's a country where it's okay to hold a baby hostage?
All units copy. He has the baby in front of him, pointing the gun.
He shoots at the cops. He misses. The police move up. Now the cops bring in the guy's family to try to calm him down. His brother, his two sisters, and his ex-wife's brother. After 7 hours, the guy finally makes his move. His family thinks quick, but not too smart. And they go for the gun. In the struggle, the baby goes down. The baby's in a bad spot. Look at it again in slow-mo. While they're fighting, they actually point the gun at the baby. Then 2 shots go off, almost nailing the child. The cops pile on. Both sisters are so wiped from the ordeal, they pass out. Oh, the bad guy's still freaking. Won't do much good in there. But at least the little boy is finally safe with his mom. Another hostage problem. The mean streets of Brooklyn. NYPD's emergency services get ready to kick butt. Neighbors dig the drama.
No.
Inside this house, a guy holds his wife and baby hostage. A cop goes in. The hostages are set free. Yeah, but the bad guy won't come out. He disses the police. A sharpshooter has the guy lined up. He leans out the window with a gun.
What you have here apparently is either an emotionally disturbed individual or person on drugs or alcohol.
He just keeps on bagging on the cops. The sharpshooter waits for one wrong move. Moron points the gun at the sky. And then he points the gun right at the cops. Bad idea. The shot hit more than the gun. The cops go in. First stop, hospital. Second stop, jail. 85 miles south of Albuquerque, Trooper Michael Applegate pulls over this car.
Go up there.
4-door, North Carolina.
It's a guy with 2 teenage girls.
163 southbound.
When Trooper Applegate goes up to the car, he doesn't expect...
Okay, dude. Okay. I don't want anything.
Drop your gun.
Okay. Let me put this down. I'll put everything down for you. I'll put everything down, okay?
Who knows the man?
Nobody. I didn't call it in. Take my radio. Turn it off. I won't touch you, man. Turn it off. You want the radio?
Yes, I want to take it off.
Let me set this down, okay? Just be cool. There's no other cops. No, that's not a cop. No, that's the highway department guy. Listen. Listen. Put the gun away, all right? Be cool about this. I don't even know who you are, man. Why'd you pull over? Because you were speeding.
The bad guy wants the trooper's gun.
You want me to give it to you?
No, turn around.
He's distracted trying to get the gun out. Applegate goes for the guy. But the trooper goes down.
Okay.
Let's try again.
No.
The gunman still has the upper hand.
Okay.
The girls in the car are just losing it. They're freaked out because there's another cop and he's taking aim.
Don't do it, man, please. Listen, I got a family. Listen, man.
Walk over here.
Where?
Walk towards him.
Towards him?
Yeah, walk towards him. Stop right there. Drop your gun, mother.
Hey, listen, wait a minute. Let me talk to you.
The second trooper sees that the guy has his gun to Applegate's head, so he just backs off.
Let me tell you something. Just so you don't get hot water, take your finger off the trigger and keep the gun there, just so it doesn't go off accidentally.
Well, Trooper Applegate is one calm dude. He's one slip of the finger away from getting
Keep the
capped.
gun right where you want it. Just take your finger off the trigger.
Now the gunman decides to take Applegate hostage. Yeah, great idea. Like he needs to get in more trouble.
You have to get in front. Before we get in.
Listen, man.
Before we get in the damn car. Let's take you to the floor.
No, you don't. What? Can I move this stuff? It is unsnapped. I thought you unsnapped.
The bad guy gets the trooper's gun.
Let me just tell you something, okay?
Get over.
You getting in with me?
Yeah.
You can still hear the trooper's wireless mic.
Take your finger off the trigger, man. It could go off accidentally.
Trooper Applegate tells why he went for the guy's gun.
I was confident that I could get the weapon away from him. That's obviously why I went for it. You know, I felt confident that I was going to get the weapon. And when I didn't, you know, I thought, oh boy, here we go. You know, it was a pretty scary moment right then.
12 miles down the road, the bad guy finally gives it up to a police roadblock. And Trooper Applegate is set free.
No. Okay.
Max X is coming back with a woman who won't give up.
You will not take me out of this car. This is my personal property.
Italians prove they're not fighters, they're lovers. A bull in a bank needs to make a deposit when suspects get out of hand. Dude says, I'll have a dry Chardonnay, please. And shoot him if you got him. If you want to see really bad guys throwing down with cops, stick around for our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. Max X. TV for Homo sapiens just like you. Coming to Getcha. Max X. It ain't easy being a cop, especially when you're facing a one-woman crime wave in Berea, Ohio.
She just started up the car and peeled off, squealing and through the lot, nearly hitting me.
And that'll get her a ticket.
All right, well, I need you to sign up here.
She was fairly cooperative at first. It wasn't until I reapproached her that we kind of got into argument.
You want me to sign that, and
Okay.
I do not agree to sign it.
Right.
You can write on there because you clarified who the persons were I endangered, and that is not what's stated on it.
This is an offense that you can go to jail for.
I realize that.
Okay. Well,
Officer Bob Surgener wants to see what's up.
Say, I did not care to sign it as it is written up.
well, then you can subject yourself to going to jail, too.
I have done that on occasion.
When I walked up and she saw me along with Chris, that's when she really started to crank it up, and her voice started to reach that higher level and started to get raspy, and I could see the veins popping out in the side of her neck.
Okay, let me gladly
All right.
sign it. I'll gladly sign it. And I would tell you that if I need to
Right.
stay in court...
Well,
that
She
I-
was working up a good head of steam, and we could tell this is the kind of situation where she would eventually blow up.
It continues, and she starts talking smack.
He says, all you need to do is sign it. You'll get it signed, okay? But did you hear me ask him nicely the first time?
Sign the ticket.
Okay.
The point where we just thought, wow, she's really gone off, she's crazy. She ripped through the ticket with the pen.
There's my signature, and here you are, sir. And there's your bullets, and there's your gun. And the first time I said specify where the people are that I endanger.
She's way past her boiling point.
I am leaving now. You got your signature.
No, you got to get your copy of the citation.
Send it to me at my present address.
Get out of the car.
I was able to reach in the car and turn the ignition key off.
No, sir.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Alberta.
That's it. The cops lose their patience.
Alberta.
Satisfying your needs.
You're under arrest.
No.
Alberta.
I am not under arrest because I protested.
Alberta. You're
If they can only get her out of the car.
What is it?
Alberta. Now get out.
Did you hear my protest? No, you cannot leave my cat in the car.
We'll take care of
No, you will not. The first policeman, you will not take me out of this car. This is my personal property.
Alberta. You're
under
arrest, Alberta.
No.
Whether you like it or not, you're resisting arrest.
She was grabbing onto that steering wheel so hard she actually bent the steering wheel in the car as we tried to extricate her from the vehicle.
You cannot do this to me because I objected to what you wrote. I signed your paper. And you will take care of my cat when you say roll down the window.
Alberta has her own definition of the word comply.
Did I comply with you fully?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
If these were big city cops, she'd be full of lead by now.
Those are my glasses. You can get my glasses and my teeth and my cat because I pulled in a lot of your requests. And I sat there for 15 minutes while you were writing me up.
She was in the back seat screaming about her cat.
And that's a live animal. And so am I.
In the end, she was booked in for 2 counts of reckless operation and resisting arrest.
And there were other times when she was very nice. It just seemed that when she got upset, there seemed to be a switch that got flipped. She just couldn't control her anger.
Yes, your mother screamed too.
Oh, man, shut up. There's a riot going on in Vicenza, Italy. Cops versus farmers. The cops are keeping cool. The farmers are ticked off. Something about union milk quotas, I don't know. They hurl the cops' smoke bombs back at them. And they open fire with their secret weapon. Manure. The cops smell pretty bad. The cops had enough. He goes after the camera guy. It's a measuring contest. My log's bigger than your nightstick. Charge! Okay, that's the lamest charge we've ever seen. This ain't exactly Braveheart. This guy's having second thoughts about taking on the cops. The farmers won't go without a fight. The battlefield is covered in smoke and dung. Here comes the cavalry. And that's it for the riot. Only 4 people get hurt. But they all smell like... Mexico City. A truck is too big for a tunnel. Yeah, we all know what that's like. Now there's way, way, way too much bull. And one of them's holed up in a bank. Cattle wrangling's not in a Mexican cop's job description. Hey, way to lasso that chair, cowboy. Yo quiero beef. Like most bank clerks, the bull wants to lay down on the job. Finally, they got the bull by the tail. And legs. And head. Adios, baby. That bovine is busted. Cops gotta be ready for anything. Max X is crawling with bad guys. Next, dude says, I'll have a quart of your finest whiskey, please. Red Rover, we dare bad guy to come over and get his butt kicked. Cop tries out for the WWF. One dude against the world. Dude loses. That guy who just won't shut his pie hole. And if you like tense situations, check the stressing out in our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. Max X, we got your back. You're down with maximum exposure. Sometimes folks want to get in on the cop thing. This dude's drunk, so he's running from the cops through the streets of L.A. Cops can't catch him, but hey, it's a human roadblock. The boozing biker does a 360 and gets away. Yeah, but not for long. More people go after him. They keep him down till the cops arrive. A cop pushes a dude off the pile. Okay, people, move along, move along. There's nothing to see here. Except a guy getting busted.
Can I see your driver's license, Mr. Tracy?
Looks like a plain old traffic stop in Mabane, North Carolina.
Do you have any kind of ID?
But it quickly gets out of hand.
Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the car.
He had moved his right leg, and what appeared to be crack cocaine fell from his leg onto the floorboard, approximately 2 to 3 ounces.
The dude's got $5,000 in cash on him. And Officer Bird thinks he's armed.
All right, drop it. Drop it. All right, please. Get some help.
We struggled for a few minutes and went to the ground. A large sum of cash had fell onto the ground. He still had the drugs in his hand, at which time I grabbed my pepper spray and had sprayed the subject.
Yeah, and himself.
I need help.
The spray ended up affecting both of us. He got the most of it.
Hand down.
Officer Bird fights through the agony of the pepper spray. He tries again to call for backup. His backup arrives. It's a couple of regular folks. Twins Herman and Vernon Harris stroll up.
Put your hand behind your back.
Had he got the gun, he would have killed him, and, just that quick or something. And I thought, well, at least I could maybe keep him from reaching for the gun,
You got it?
I mean, they were really, really fighting, really. He was trying to subdue this man. This police officer, he did good. He was doing a good job.
Police backup finally shows.
How about start picking up money? Gosh.
The twins help pick up the cash. Turns out the bad guy doesn't have a gun, but he has drugs on him, and he resisted arrest.
When you need backup, backup's not close enough.
Unless you got them Harris twins around.
You got it?
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Bad guy in the house. This guy's Danny Lee Carter. He's a longtime bad guy. Debbie Ellison is working behind the counter.
I knew from the way he walked into the store, pulling his jacket up around his neck and put his hands in his pockets, and the way he walked and everything, that he was going to be a problem.
He tells Debbie he has a gun and this is a robbery. Jeannie Casey's in back, listening to the whole thing go down.
Because I didn't know whether to go for him or not until she motioned that this is the time.
Jeannie gets his attention. Pow! Now it's Debbie's turn. Whoa, nice shot, Debbie. Oh, boy, he's mad now. He pulls out his super dangerous comb.
By pulling his hands out of his pockets with a comb in it. When he did that, we realized he did not have a gun.
They grab more bottles and chase him out of the store.
This is something we didn't plan on doing. It just happened, and I'm thankful that it was a good teamwork on our behalf.
Oh, man, that was great. We gotta see that again. This guy's so wasted, when she whacks him on the head, he barely notices. Then Debbie really messes up his hair. Dude is out of there, but he can't go that easy.
I really went to chase him with a bottle in my hand just because, for protection, I had the bottle, but I was really looking for his license plate.
I think it's pretty hilarious, you know, two women taking him down, and police wasn't there to get him, so, you know, I think women did the job what they had to do.
For the next few days, everyone came in to congratulate us. People stopped by without even, people that don't even buy liquor here, or maybe not at all, came by to say that they thought we were really brave and courageous for doing such a thing.
Moral of the story? Drinking and robbing don't mix. Max X. All that in a bag of chips. Coming up, scenes from a very bad marriage. A cop who's cocked, locked, and ready to rock. A point-blank shoot-'em-up. And you'll want to see how tempers are flaring and bad guys are glaring on our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. Maximum exposure. Nourishing minds for over 50 years.
I want you to see that you
We're getting Max X on ya. Bad guys doing it with cops. George and Gloria Santiago. Their marriage has gone from better to worse to worst. She dumped him because he was abusive. Now he's holding her hostage. That's his car. He flipped it when he was running from the cops. He's surrounded. Earlier, George shot a neighbor.
At that time, a neighbor actually tried to intercede. When she tried to intercede, what he did is he actually pulled a gun out, shot the neighbor who was trying to keep the wife from being taken away from the scene.
The cops wait for the negotiators, but Santiago says time's up. He shoots Gloria. She's still alive and runs for cover, but the cops open fire on George and he goes down. Once again, he shoots Gloria. Then he shoots himself in the chest. He fires 2 more shots at his wife. She runs off, then the cops open up. Gloria recovers at the hospital, but it's all over for George. A cop pulls over 2 dudes in Wilmington, Ohio.
Hey, man, gentlemen. Is your driver's license, please, sir? And the... ain't got it on me right now, sir. Okay, got any kind of ID with you? No, sir, I don't. Okay, do you own the vehicle?
The guys in the car are brothers. The cop doesn't know that one of them is wanted for killing a family of 3.
Do you have any ID with you at all? No, sir, I don't.
And that truck is full of weapons. The bad guys claim they don't have ID.
Any ID with you, sir? Let's sit back here with me a second, sir. You say you borrowed the vehicle?
say you borrowed the vehicle?
I wanted the driver to come back to my car. Now, I don't like the odds of 2-on-1. I want to remove him from that vehicle for my safety.
I'm not searching for you, sir. No, I'm going to put you in my car. I like you fine, but now, do you have any guns, knives, clubs, and stuff like that on you? Very good. Listen, sir, I don't want to...
Meanwhile, the other brother gets a gun out.
You're going in my
Officer Harker's getting suspicious.
Now, I'm going to put you in here and try to run some checks and decide if you have a valid driver's license. But to put you in my car, I'm going to search you for dangerous or deadly weapons. If you don't want to do that, then I will arrest you. Now, the choice is yours. How do you want to play the game?
I don't want any problems, sir.
Well, I'm not trying to make problems, sir.
Sheriff's Deputy Robert Gates has joined Harker. Suddenly, the driver makes a break for it. Gates spots the passenger's gun.
Please!
Let's see what went down.
At this point, I was looking in through the back window on the driver's side. He pulled the gun out, and he points it towards me. I drew my gun, and I fired 2 rounds at him. After he got out, we started firing back and forth. My main concern was getting to cover. I could see, the black on the inside of his barrel, and then the fire coming out of his barrel, and hear his shots. And as I'm running backwards and firing at him, I can't understand why I'm not putting him down. We believe that he was possibly hit and that he was wearing a bullet-resistant vest. Once I'm on the ground, the tire blows, which was about 2 or 3 foot to my right.
The driver takes off and almost takes Officer Harker with him.
I opened the door and entered the vehicle in an attempt to turn off the ignition, and he had put the car into gear and started away. Had I not been able to extradite myself from the car, I'm sure he would have drugged me until I either fell off or was killed. I've watched it and I felt like, man, how on earth did we survive?
The bad guy brothers get away, but they get caught later. They're doing long, hard time. Yeehaw! We got us a tough cop here.
Boys!
It's a drug bust in Jackson, Mississippi.
Boys!
He's got backup from the State Bureau of Narcotics. Suddenly, there's gunfire. Someone's down.
You heard, baby? You heard? That fellow been shot at her. I think I got him.
It's a shootout inside the house.
Wait! You
The lawman gets shot.
Call an ambulance. Somebody. Okay. Hey, Vince! You don't call an ambulance.
He's hit in the chest. He checks himself for blood. He's okay. His vest took the bullet.
Marley!
He reloads and creeps back into the house.
You hear me?
But it's too dark to see anything.
You guys got a mirror?
No, I sure don't.
Keep them covered.
He knocks the mirror off a car and uses it to see inside the house. Now he can see the bad guy. He's lying on the floor, wounded, but he still has his gun.
Slide the gun out on the floor! Slide the gun out toward us! You're surrounded!
The dude gives up. It's all over. Well, check out the cop's vest. The bullet just caught the edge of the plate. A nasty bruise, but he's a real tough dude.
I'm good. I'm glad I'm wearing it.
You're kicking it with Max X. Coming up, cops keep mouth shut, driver doesn't. The dude catches a break when he gets caught speeding. If you want to see some real shooting, check out our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. Max X, proof that TV is good. hooked up with Max X. Props to the cops with a mellow vibe. Here's one.
What's the date on that? I'll have to plead guilty if I got to work because I can't afford to take the day off. Damn asshole. Now just give me the damn thing. Let me get out of here. I didn't do nothing wrong, and I know I did. Now let me get the...
This Maine State Trooper's just hanging out, listening as the driver mouths off.
It's just about ready to get... You're ripping me off, and I didn't deserve it because I didn't do nothing wrong. You'll probably set that parking lot, driving right back and forth, get someone in the 40 miles of whatever the frig it is. I never saw the sign. I saw it 55, and I was doing 57. That's all I know. Now just give me the thing, and I'll look at the date. If I'm working, I'll pay the fine because I can't afford to take a day off. And if I'm not working, I'll plead not guilty because I know well I'm not guilty. There. Now, are you a state or local? Looks like you're a state trooper. Get back and pick up some more guys and run up the friggin' deficit on the working man. Just give me the damn thing. Let me get out of here.
What I need you to do is sign the X so I can explain this to you.
There ain't no explaining. I got picked up for speeding before. You're guilty and you pay the fine and hope your insurance don't go up. And you try not to speed the next time. And that's what I've been trying to do for 4 or 5 years, and it's worked damn good till I run into you, you ass.
Here.
Seems like the guy's about done? Yeah, I guess again.
Read the back of this hard copy. This will explain how you can have a trial if you want. On the back, that will explain it. Attaches an envelope. See? Put a stamp on that, you mail that in. They'll tell you what to do.
I can afford the stamp.
The fine's right here, sir. It's $137.50.
You're crazy! I can't! You're crazy! My wife took money out of her account where she's working to pay my insurance so I wouldn't get picked up. You're crazy!
If you don't pick this up, sir, I'm going to summon you for littering.
I'll pick the 100. Are you crazy? I wasn't even speeding, you oh! $100 and some dollars!
There's some more right there.
I've never heard of a fine like that in my life, you damn ass! You fucking asshole! Let me get the out of here, that miserable gee, crap! I don't mind. I feel bad for the guys out of work. I pay my state taxes a good bunch, too, let me tell you.
I'm giving you a warning on the failure to produce insurance. That's expired.
You can get this economy going again and start treating people fair and get assholes like you to do something decent instead of picking up some innocent guy that wasn't speeding to begin with.
Bye.
Most places we know, the trooper would have kicked the guy's butt. Yeah, or worse. Dude's lucky he ran into the world's most patient cop.
Day 12, Forest City.
Arkansas State Trooper Jackie Clark caught this dude speeding and is about to write him a ticket.
You speeding a little bit, ready to stop you. I was speeding? Yes, sir. Just a little bit. I had a text on 75 where I got you at. Hold on just a minute.
But it's the driver's lucky day. Corporal Clark has locked his ticket book and his keys in his cruiser. So he comes up with a deal.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll write you a warning. You give me a ride over in my headquarters. Will you do that for me? Lock my keys in my car. I'm crazy.
Driver says okay. Duh.
This new car? No,
and you know Clark's trooper homies are going to be busting on him back at HQ. You know it. All those other shows are for wimps. And you've got maximum exposure. Stick around, because you're going to see our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. You're back with maximum exposure. It's all over but the shooting. And it's time for the shooting. It's our Max X list of Coming to Getcha. Number 3. This is weird. In Texas, Officer Aaron Barnes checks on a car. It's empty. He calls for backup and searches the area. He comes back. Hey, now there's a guy in the car.
I've got somebody in the vehicle now.
Yeah, and guess what? The guy has a gun hidden inside.
How you doing, sir? What? Huh? Huh? Using it? Yes, sir. What are you doing over there? Why don't you put your hands on top of the hood for me? Just put your hands on top of the car for me. What is that? I want to pat you down, make sure you ain't got any weapons or anything. Who else is with you? By myself. That's it? What is this? Dice? You got any ID on you? Huh? Let me see your ID. Open your coat up. What is it in? Okay. What are you doing over here, Patrick? Use the restroom? Where you come? Why don't you put your hands right there, okay? Put your hands up here. Put your hands up here.
He reaches in and gets his gun.
Get out!
He fires. The bullet just misses Officer Barnes' head. Barnes shoots back. The bad guy takes off.
Patrick?
It turns out the gunman had just blown away a truck driver in an attempted robbery.
Here, okay? Put your hands up here. Put your hands up here. Put your hands up here. Get out of
Barnes catches the bad guy just 3 hours later. Gunman's doing a life sentence for murder. Number 2 on the Max X list, Providence, Rhode Island. Another cop in a bad way. This guy robbed a bank and screwed up the getaway. So he makes his second bad decision today. He takes a cop hostage. That's Patrolman Osvaldo Castillo. See all those other guys? They're cops. And they're ready to take this guy out. But not if it means shooting one of their own. He jams the gun into Castillo's neck. He'll shoot him if the cops don't let him get away. This looks bad. Somebody's gonna buy it. A cop steps closer and draws his gun. Suddenly, Patrolman Castillo gets out of the car. He took a shot to the hand, but he's alive. The gunman ain't. Right after the bank robbery, Castillo ran into the bad guy.
I observed a car that was parked in a driveway, and I thought that was somebody was hiding under a car. So I bent over to look under a car, and as I was getting up, he was approaching me from behind, pointing the gun right at my face.
What goes through a hostage's mind?
I was definitely thinking about my family, about the situation that I was in. There were so many police officers in the area that I always keep saying to myself, they're going to start shooting anytime. I'm going to get killed. There's no way that if they start shooting, I was going to survive that situation.
To foil the gunman's escape, Castillo pulls the keys out of the ignition and drops them on the floor. But the bad guy knows what's up and looks as if he's going to shoot. That's when the cops open up on him. Check out the dude in the trench coat. He unloads on the suspect.
Everything that happened that day is something that I can never forget. It's something that when I always look at my hand and it's not the same, I have missing knuckles in there. I can never forget the day I was shot.
Yeah, a day like that sort of stays with you. And topping off the MaxX list is a famous Comin to Getcha. Ken Hagen's parents have both had heart surgery recently, so they're going to relax and visit their son and see the sights of Washington, D.C.
2:30 in the afternoon, we were in front of the White House and kind of tired, so we decided to sit down on the concrete walkway.
But this is MaxX. Ain't no relaxing here. Some guy opens up on the White House. Ken's mom and dad try to sprint away from the gunman, but it's more like a quick stroll. Look at it slow. Wow, this can't be good for their hearts. A hero tackles the shooter. Mr. White Cowboy Hat rushes in to help. Meanwhile, his baby rolls to a safe stop. White House guards jump in and arrest Francisco Duran, alias Crazy Dude. Excitement like this, Ken's parents don't need, but fortunately, no one was killed or injured. Before the shooting started, Ken caught Duran casing the area. Hey, is that a semi-automatic weapon in your coat, or you're just glad to be a crazy dude? Later, Crazy Guy says he was shooting at an evil mist coming from the White House. Yeah, whatever, dude. That's it. Game over. MaxX is out of here.
From the high-rent district to a back alley downtown, they never know where the next radio call will take them. Buckle up for real-life action on To Serve and Protect, next on KVOS.
You